So how do you know? People ask me all the time, how do you know when you're fixed? How do you know when the work is done? How do you know when
Yeah.
the clinician, you as the counselor, can sign off and go, healed, stamp, you're moving on?
Yeah. Right. So that's the wrong question.
Yes, exactly.
Is my answer.
I'm trying to get you to approach it that way so that you can tell people they're asking the wrong question.
Yeah,
I still get it though, so I have to always ask it.
it makes sense. I mean, I get why people ask that question. I think that, we have a very, our methods are unto an end goal, and the end goal is often being invincible, or being like sufficient and being good enough to kind of take on everything that you need to handle. And in a sense, like if you want to get real theological about it, and I'm
Let's
preaching to
do
the
it.
choir for sure. If you want to get theological about it, it's like when Paul talks about nullifying grace, like the end goal, even if we wouldn't admit to it, is like we don't want to need grace anymore. Like we
Yeah.
we want to be fully sanctified, and that would put an end to all of your mental health problems.
Right.
But that's just like not the way that it works. You don't get fixed. I think the end goal is to be I like the term wholehearted. I use that like in my little bio. Um,
Mm, that's good.
I don't think this side of eternity we can ever be whole or healed all the way, or 100% able to give and receive love and all of the things that we know that we are capable of, by the work of Jesus. But I think that the idea is to be wholehearted and to let all of the things that are going on inside of us, be connected and not have, those like kind of dark alleyways deep down in us that we're like, oh, we're not going to go there. Like that's not
Yeah.
something that we bring up. That's not something we talk about. That's not something I like about myself. um, because the more that we can bring all of those things into the light in a safe context, the more present we are in our relationships, the more present we are in our relationship with Jesus, the more wholehearted we are in our ministry and our worship, in our relationship with our kids, with our friends, with whoever.
Mm,
And life keeps happening because we are living still in a sin saturated world. So as much as we try to imagine that like once we kind of get through all of the past things, we'll never have to deal with them again, um, the brokenness and the sin that are around us will always create more opportunities for more of those dark spots to exist. And so the work becomes staying present with those things and being honest and
yeah.
transparent and accountable, and wanting to continue to do the work of like allowing Jesus's grace to really affect all of those places.